Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Natalie and this is Eve's Rising Tarot. Tonight I'll be doing a general collective love reading for the person on your mind, late night edition. My intention is to bring clarity and to illuminate a path forward so that you may see your way out of any confusion, fear, limitation, or just stagnancy within whatever connection you're dealing with. Whether that be an active or no contact situation. It's a general reading, so please don't force it to fit, and always use your intuition in discerning what's meant for you and what's not. And let's get into it. Let's do an energy check for your person to see where they're at. Spirit, please show me the overall energy of the collective's person, the one they're here for. Show me the overall energy of the collective's person, the one they're here for. We have purification and singer, the humpback whale energy. Sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with your purpose and the power in your soul. And purification. It looks like this person is in the midst of clearing out any old stagnant beliefs, ways of living, friendships, or anything that was keeping them from forward movement or expansion in some way. There's a sense of starting new, a new hope, a new path forward in this. And something is helping this person to feel sustained and nourished and grow. They are trusting what their inner guidance is whispering to them, is showing them, is nudging them towards. This first person is on the path of finding or connecting with their purpose in some way. That's pretty beautiful. And how are each of you viewing the connection? How are each of you viewing the other and the connection overall at this time? Let's get 2 cards for each, Spirit. How is the collective viewing the person, their person and the connection? And how is their person viewing them and the connection? 2 cards, please. So, Judgment popped out. So for you, 2 majors, Judgment and Wheel of Fortune. So how you're viewing them at this time is something within you can sense that some movement, some communication, some new information or a new aspect to this connection is coming. There's an intuitive knowingness. It feels, as I said, intuitive, so it's something that you can't put your finger on externally or in the 3D, but there's an inner knowingness or a feeling that something is happening, something is resurfacing. And this is also a reconciliation card and also a faded energy. So things are improving. You have hope for this connection and you think it will get better and improve, and there will be a cleansing and a rebirth of something new between the 2 of you. This is a call to a new way of seeing the connection. a more expanded and divine and spiritual way of viewing the connection on your part. Okay, so how your person is viewing the connection. Knight of Pentacles and Queen of Swords. And this feels... your person wants to get the ball rolling, but they are very slow and methodical in this energy. They're a person that is highly intelligent and that does problem solve through the intellect. While there is underlying emotion to the decisions that they make, the majority of the way that this person operates is intellectual, logic, reason, sense. Does it make sense? Is it factual? Is it tangible? But this person does want to come forth and bring something to this connection. They think it's worth it, but there is a sense of needing everything to be perfect and right, and a preparedness that is in their energy. But it looks like they also, right, wanting everything to be ideal, possibly they focus on their finances, or this is a financial situation that from their perspective needs to be ideal, or, you know, that needs to be a certain way in which they, in order for them to feel worthy of the connection. But what they're putting forward is a coldness, right? Is a sword, like the way that it looks like they're looking at the connection and considering coming towards you as in a very cold, and not cold, but not emotional, not warm, not light, but serious, and this is how it is. This is what I have to offer kind of sense. And I want to clarify a little bit of that. Tell me more about this Judgment and Wheel of Fortune, Spirit, as far as the collective and how they're viewing the connection and their person. Why Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune as their overall energy towards the connection? Walking staff, support, and encouragement. And I had said that this looks like a more spiritual way of coming towards this and viewing the connection. You feel spiritually supported in the way that you are approaching this connection, the choices that you're making in how to proceed or how not to. There is a knowingness within you, and I feel like that is the encouragement down here. Sorry, it's a little bright. All right, why the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords? For how your person is viewing the connection. And you. Why the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords? Soil, stability, and simplicity. And that I had said for clarification of this, Knight of Pentacles, wanting to get the ball rolling, but very methodical and planned out and needing to have their ducks in order and needing to have some sort of material or financial foundation before they do this. And it seems like that is what this person prioritizes or feels is important in a romantic connection, is a sense of support and stability. They want a solid foundation, and to make sure that the garden is tilled, the dirt is perfect, everything is ideal for when they step into this and come towards this and speak what's actually happening from their perspective. What's the most magnetic aspect that draws each of you to one another? What is the most magnetic aspect here, Spirit, for the collective and their person that draws each of them to one another? We get one for each. So for you, empathy is what draws you to this person. You see that this person has a heart of gold. Even if they show it or they hide it expertly, you know, and there's an intuitive knowingness and a sight that you see that this person feels very deeply. It feels like they might try to hide it, or that it's not something that they wear on their sleeve, but they are a highly sensitive individual, male or female. It's not gender specific. And this, you find this appealing because it feels like they may put on this tough, cold, guarded exterior in how they approach you in this connection, but what's underneath that is a deeply loving and caring human. And you're very attracted to that. And what they are drawn to in you. Adore. This person sees much value in a lot of what you embody as a person. The way you care for others. The way you communicate the things that are important to you. Your appearance. The way you interact with your family. They think very highly of you in all aspects. They adore you. They're very attracted to you. All right. What is the strongest crossing energy between the two of you at this time? Strongest crossing energy, Spirit. The Prisoner. So we'll talk about that. Both of you feel like your hands are tied and you're not seeing clearly, but there is also a feeling inside that you don't know where to go, what to do, or how to see this connection clearly. This feels to me like a deeper connection with this person. A deeper sacred connection with this person. And it feels, I'm getting that you're trying to see it with material senses, right? The earthly way of looking at this, but it's a spiritual connection. Excuse me. Why the Prisoner, Spirit? Why the Prisoner? Passion and purpose. And this has come out before. Passion and purpose. And again, this woman with her eyes closed, right? This is a connection that is going to require feeling. Feeling into it. Taking it and understanding it through prayer, through contemplation, through self-discovery, through seeking passion and purpose in your life. This will open the doors to you. This will pull the blinders off of both of your eyes and illuminate the meaning and purpose of this connection. So this is a call to really put some time and energy towards finding what is important to you. Finding what you're passionate about. What lights your soul on fire when you think of it or when you speak of it. And delving into that and taking possibly into prayer and meditation to understand how you can pursue that or embody that in your life. To take you and shift you to a new timeline. One that feels more meaningful. And it feels like simultaneously in doing that, there will be an opening of the sails that takes you forward, right? The winds will blow you to change and new shores. Number 10 or 1. So for me, that feels like that is the end and the beginning of understanding of this connection. That will also provide illumination on why you're not understanding it with your logical, intellectual mind, because it's not an intellectual connection. This person may be physically unlike anyone you've been attracted to in your past, and you might find that strange and not understand what it is that is drawing them to you, and vice versa. It is not something you will understand with the intellect. I'll leave it there. All right, what are you being called to let go of? Both of you. Let's get one card for each. What is the collective and their person being called to let go of at this time? You, I am seeing someone, but I am not ready for you to know about them yet. So this might be that tugging at you as you're seeing someone else, or you're out there actively dating and seeking to meet people. There is this pull, this draw of you to this person always. It's a quiet gnawing at you that is calling you back to this person, and a part of you just wishes it would go away. But there is purpose here, and there is more work and understanding to be done through this connection, it looks like. And for them, I feel unworthy of having love in my life. I feel miserable and lost. And this is possibly what is keeping your person away, either physically or emotionally. There's a distance here, and it's because there is a wound, a core wound of unworthiness from some experience in their life. And it's unhealed. They may be aware of it, they may not. Okay, what is the strongest connecting energy between the two of you? Strongest connecting energy between the collective and their person spirit. Strongest connecting energy. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And that is right. You actively, possibly, if this is for you, seeking to meet people, to date, to get yourself out there, right? Possibly to keep your thoughts and your energy off of this person. It may feel wholly consuming and you know, take all of your energy and trying to understand it. And at this time, if this applies, you've turned away and have tried to seek other connections to see if it's possibly, you know, an unhealthy attachment on your side. But this is confirmation that for both of you, feelings are felt on both sides. So let's get a closing message. Spirit, what do you want the collective to be aware of at this time? What would you like the collective to be aware of for their highest good and their greatest potential within this connection and experience? What would you like the collective to know? Discernment. This person may have blue eyes. And it feels like this is a call to Be mindful of where the information is coming from that is forming your opinion about this connection. Use your discernment. Eat the fish, spit out the bones. In what you receive as far as understanding and trying to understand this connection. Then I want to read a little bit about it. You don't actually become a Buddha, you simply cease slowly to delude. And in being a Buddha is not being some omnipotent spiritual Superman, but becoming at last a true human being. When we are called to reflect on the idea of discernment, we are asked to seek presence and exercise good judgment in mind, body, and spirit. But how do we know what is good or bad when it comes to our choices or actions? What is good or bad when it comes to our judgments? What is truly good or bad, not just subjectively, but objectively speaking? How do we harmonize the various aspects of our human vessels so that we can feel, think, and be our very best? Working on our ability to listen, observe, and absorb allows us to integrate information from a holistic point of view. By transcending reactivity and emotion, we can find a relationship with equanimity or the state of overall mental calmness. If we view good as a positive outcome of any experience, we are flowing through equanimity, can present itself as the evolved result. The classic Buddhist teaching on Dharma, the three vessels, uses three pots as a visual analogy for the importance of listening and retaining how we process and receive information through our metaphorical vessels. The upside-down pot asks us to remember to listen to life's teachings without distraction or assumption so we can fully absorb the lesson at hand. The pot with a hole reminds us of the importance of integrating what we listen to instead of letting information leak out behind or being retained, embodied, and practiced. The poison pot tells us to keep an open mind and heart free from projection and what in Buddhism is called the five poisons, which are attachment, aversion, ignorance, jealousy, and pride. When discernment shows up as a teacher, remembering the three vessels and connecting to their lessons can allow stability and graceful composure to make its way into your heart, even though in the most challenging of situations. Transmuting the poisons into precious perspective allows non-attachment, open-heartedness, wisdom, compassion, and humility to emanate from our presence and flow forward to all the lives we touch with this loving awareness. I am committed to unifying with the most authentic expression of love awareness. I am aware that integrating is integral to maintaining this embodiment of truth. I listen, I hear, and I fully understand. So, eat the fish, spit out the bones, right? Be mindful that you are looking at this experience with open eyes, with an open heart, and a willingness to learn. What is this lesson teaching you? This person is a teacher. What have you experienced or felt or been confronted with in meeting this person? Feel into it. Have they triggered you? Have they run away from you? Have they abandoned you? Whatever it is that you have felt as a result of this person, they are not the cause of that feeling. They are the mirror that is showing you what you need to see about yourself and about your healing that will open and expand your mind and your consciousness. So, have an open mind and an open heart. If there is a feeling of lack within you because this person is not in your life, they're not giving you the attention that you think you need, feel into that. Understand why you've given this person so much power over you, and how you can take that power back. What do you need to see at this time? And I'm going to leave the reading there. Hopefully that was helpful for you in some way. And if it was, please feel free to share with me. I'd love to hear your experience and if it resonated with you. And sending you guys all so much love. We'll talk to you soon.